What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Matthew the Designer. You know by now that Rome was not built in a day simply because they didn't have my WhatsApp number. Today I will be busy with car branding. Today we are applicating. This is the vinyl that we have received. It was printed by Jetline, a South African branding franchise. I must say with respect that this company does its service very well. I was working for a Jetline franchise as a designer in Midrand. So franchises have got some system that helps them to get things right the first time. I salute the franchise owner. I think it's John Shalal for his vision. It's a great vision, excellent service, and everything it's proper. So we have received the vinyl. Here is the vinyl, everything is here. Here are the vinyl stickers, and also at Jetline they can supply the vinyl with app tape in it. I hope you can see that there is an app tape, so that when you applicate the vinyl, it can be easier for you. So it's a hassle-less free. I don't think the application cost that much. Yeah, so the guys are very professional. As you can see, the cutting is on point. They take care of what they do, of which that's what I admire about Jetline as a franchise. It has got a proper system. As you know by now that I'm all about business processes, standard operating procedures, systematizing things, getting things right the first time. Also, I will encourage you as a designer from home, if you are designing from home, try to get some systems to help you to get things right. I will do another video on freelance graphic design systems. And also, what I've noticed about Jetline as a franchise, they are using a 3M vinyl, which is it's a very high quality vinyl. Some other companies, obviously, they are using less quality and then watered down version of 3M, but I've just noticed that it's a 3M vinyl, which is guaranteed to last for very long time. As I have said, that franchise system, they are deliberate, they are intentional, they know exactly what they do. So let's just quickly talk about the application and how am I gonna do it. As you know by now, I'm a graphic designer, but I happen to applicate. I make use of my hand. That is the thing. So now the tools that I have here, I have my instrument box where I will be using my measuring tape. I will be using my marker pens, also a blade, it's important, scissors is very important. The reason why I put the scissors, by the way, I was worried about the final cutting of the vinyl, of which, as I have been saying, that these guys, they take care of their vinyl. As you can see, it's cut straight to the point, because if you have a vinyl that is not cut straight, when you put it in a car, it can't give you the exact measurement. And also I've got methylated spirit, which works better than water. Water has got some droplets, and it take long time to dry, but a methylated spirit, when you wipe the surface, it dries quicker, and also it leaves a dustless free environment so that you can quickly apply. I've got my cloth, I've got my masking tape, and also I've got my squeegee. That is all for now. Okay, for now, what we did, we have managed to place all our vinyl. Me, and fortunately now for me, I'm working with a very nice guy from Loli project. It's important to have a rich circle, to work with people who are pushing their own vision, who are like doing their own things. So my brother here, he's got his own company, a friend of mine, so it's Loli project. He's into construction, so he's my cameraman today. So that's what we are doing. So what we did, we've just placed randomly the vinyls. We didn't clean the surface, we're just putting everything on its own place. Here is a vinyl. It came already with an app tape. So now I'm gonna use the methylated spirit to make sure that I wipe the surface so that the vinyl can stick well. So let's quickly do that for now. So the reason for this video is not to show you my application skills. Primarily I'm a designer, but I happen to make use of my hand. I like my hands to be useful. So I want you as a designer, a graphic designer, to look at what I will be doing so that you can have an idea of what goes on when the applicator, obviously it's not gonna be you in most cases, because most designers they don't like to do the technical work. So that you can have an idea of an applicator, what is it that they do when they are applicating. And also when you are doing your own design, you can understand what goes on in terms of the design. For instance, some designers, when they design, they put artwork here, whereas you can see that your artwork can it cannot go into this area. So if this is your door, then you need to know the area where you can work from. And at some point you need to check your grooves. For instance, here, if you put something here, it will be okay to put it there, but as you can see that the angle at which this part is facing is more like down. So if somebody is standing, you can see that it is tilted. So I want you as a designer to understand what goes on. Primarily, I'm trying to say you cannot design for a car that you don't see. That one, it's a big no. Most people do, most companies do, but for me it's a big no. I must see the company, preferably physically see it like this. But however, if I can't see it physically, then I can use the manufacturer's website to get the picture of a car, and then I will take measurement. But as a designer, when you are designing, take care of your design area. You must know your design area, where it goes to. Always be intentional. Take your measurements right. Okay. Let the game begin. So as you can see that our print area or our artwork area is here. If there was a need, we would have also utilized this space if we want to, but to put something here that will run like to this place, as if you didn't see that there is this part, and also this is your edge, and this is the edge of your door. As a designer, that's not proper. So this is our vinyl. What we're gonna do now, we have to stick it here. The trick of applying, it's simple like this. You use this side to get a template for the other side. You don't stick your sides independently. Whatever measurements that we take here, how far is it from the door, how far is it from here, how far is it from here, we need to keep that template so that we can always use the same measurement to the other side. Obviously the designer, when he was designing, he knew how far is this from here to here. He knew how far is it from here to here. But us as the applicators, we just need to work on the best fit, to see how it fits. As soon as we get it right here, we are happy with it, we just copy all the template and the structure for the other side. Let's just quickly check and use our own eyes to see if we can be happy with the placement of the vinyl. With the placement of the vinyl. Okay. Lolly, I think I will also need your eye to help me to check if is everything fine. It's important to use the measurements. So now we need to look at it and then adjust it accordingly, and then see as we are happy with it. Because and the other thing that we need to consider, or which is important to look at, sometimes the car is not 100% straight.
Okay.
Yeah, so we need not to look at these lines. Sometimes some lines, some grooves are not 100% straight. Like for instance, it's more lower here, and as it moves, it's almost slanting. So most people, they like to follow these lines, and then when you are from far, you can see that no, it's not 100% right here. Okay. So let's just quickly do some few tests.
My question is,
sure.
Would it be able to go lower, or it's fine there?
No.
Based on the groove.
No. Now at the moment we were just sticking it here so that we can criticize, see how the best fit. Yeah, as I've been saying, that the designer might have his own version of the design, but the applicator, me as a designer, I always respect the guy who will be doing the labor. I always give him freedom to do what he wants. To get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, hence we are not looking like particularly at the design and how it was done. To get what I'm trying to say, because the person who's looking at it, you as a designer, you are using a computer, but here we are talking about the actual physical car, which is it's a philosophy that or some sort of a principle that I have coined as time goes by, to say that any design for signage and car branding, it's been done twice, by the designer in the computer and the applicator. The applicator can work out a magic in a car and give you a different design that you as a designer you didn't think of. He will tell you when he comes back, look, because of this and this, I decided to move this to there and move this to there, and find out that his technique works. Yeah, hence I'm saying we must not be guided by the by the actual layout from the designer. Us, as we are here, we can see how it looks like, so we can use our own eyes and see how where we want it. Would you be happy with the?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah, somewhere here.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now we just have to make sure that it's straight. It's 100% straight. I'm looking for a reference point. Yeah, sorry. I'm looking for a reference point. This is 235. This is 250. So 235 will be somewhere here. This is 200 sorry. This is 240 exactly. This is also 250, so my 240 is somewhere here. Okay, let's just do minor adjustment to follow that. See if we can be happy with that. So I have used this line as a reference, this one, because it looks almost as a straight line, so that I can get the same distance from here to here. Okay, let's just judge it for the final run to see if it's like this, and we'll be happy with it. This one we can't use it because it's heavy. Now we just need to use our eyes. For me, I'm happy with it the way it is now. However, it's too close to this side. It's too close to this side. Would it be better if we centralize it?
I think let's try, since we're already here, like you said, it's a trial and error. So
okay, and centralize it
and see what happens.
Yes. Otherwise, it's almost there, but now we just need to centralize it, and that will be it for me. Okay. This is 700, so I must try 150, 150. Okay. 150, 150. Get almost like 150, 200, 150. Now it's equal. Okay, check again. I'm not sure if I didn't shift from two bottom or two up. Remember you said it must be a little bottom. Yeah, that one I'm not sure. I didn't check clearly if what I did. Yes, it was not. It's exactly here.
So maybe if it's in the groove, it needs to go up a bit.
Up a bit. Oh, okay, not a problem. Now I make shifted it. Up a little bit, okay. Okay, you can tell me if it's up enough.
Well, I think for me it's central now.
It's central, eh? Oh, okay. Even me,
because the up down, I think the lower we take it, it gets into that groove.
And then you can't read.
Yes, so I think for me, I think now
it's fine. We are happy with this.
Yes.
Okay, not a problem. Let me just check one last thing. 150. 150. Yeah, it's 150, 150. For me, I'm happy with this. So that means we have to stick it. Okay. Let's see. Now we're gonna stick it from this side. Okay. So when we are done with the layout, when we are happy with the layout and how it looks, then that means we have to stick the vinyl here. How you do it, you must have a hinge. Which is a hinge? It's something like you put your app tape here, you lock this side, and then you applicate from this side going to this side. So your hinge can be vertical or it can be horizontal. You can lock this side and applicate from this side going this side. There are many factors to that. For instance, in my case, I can't lock it this side because you can see here it's not 100% straight, so I have to use this side. Also, the reason why I'm choosing the right side is because of I'm right-handed, so when I'm applicating, I will start from this side to this side. Maybe a left-handed person can start from this side and then they applicate that side going to that direction. So we have to lock it now. Okay. Here it was noticed a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. Then it was going up a little bit here. Okay, now I'm done locking it. Can remove this. Remove this. Okay. Okay, here when you are removing the white backing, preferably use a scissor. Also, don't use your hand to tear it. The reason is this paper, like any other papers, it can produce some small particles which are dust-like. So if you tear it, they might spread to your adhesive part of the vinyl, and then from there, when you apply, you will have some bubbles. Then again, the reason why we use methylated spirit, it quickly dries. It dries quicker. Okay. Some people can do this very fast and quicker than I do. It's different strokes for different folks, but in whatever I do, I'm always very slow for my own reason. So if there is someone who can do it very quick, well, we differ in whatever that we do. So maybe they are the super specialist. They've got the muscle memory, the hands have been doing it for some time. That is not a problem. But with me, in anything that I do, even in design, I am not as fast as other designers for my own reason. I always try to get it right the first time by do a proper planning and also proper execution. Hence, I am not as quick as other people. So now this part is already stuck in the car. Then we're gonna stick this part. So here is our hinge. In case you didn't get me when I was talking about the hinge from right to left, then here is our hinge. Since I'm right-handed, the major part of my hinge will move from right to left. This one was a smaller one. I was using my left hand, so now I'm gonna use my right hand to finish up everything. Also, the angle in which your squeegee is facing, it's very important. I think they say it must be 45 degrees. Okay, now our vinyl is stuck into the body of the car. I'm happy about that. Okay, now we need to create a template for that side. From here to here it was 150 millimeters, 150 millimeters, and also this side it was 150 millimeters. So when you're going to that side, we must always leave the same gap. And also let's just check from here, roughly from here to the width from the edge, 130. From here, where is the black one? I think the black one is okay. Where is it? Yeah, we've got 130. And then let's just say from here, obviously if we get this one and this one and this one right, automatically this one is supposed to be fine. Automatically it's supposed to work. From this let's just check. You can say 190. 190. That is it, and then we just have to remove the app tape. We just have to remove the application tape. Are you guys ready? Let's see. Let's see. Ta-da! Here is the magic. We are done. As for me, I'm happy with this execution. We did our best to get everything right. Loli, what do you think?
I agree.
You are happy now?
I'm happy.
Okay. If the client is happy, then I'm also happy. And then now we are done. Let's just do some cleaning, a little bit of cleaning, removing the masking tape and everything. Let me just remove. That is the thing. Now we are done with the first side. Now we are done with the first side. So as a designer, let's say you were taking the measurements. Obviously this is what you have to do. You just have to make sure that this is the area that you are working on, taking note of this part as well. Make sure that you measure this area so that you can stick it here, and then from then what we normally do, we take a picture of this side. And then from then, when you are in an editing program, you scale it proportionally. Obviously designers will understand. Normally this is what you do. The picture that you got on the software, if this is like, let's say this is 1000 from here to here, it's 1000 millimeters, you will scale your artwork in such a way that the distance from here to here, it's 1000. And then from then you can design on that scale. Be warned that that scale might not give you 100% version of the car. Most designers, they think it does. Maybe it varies. If you've got a very, very high quality camera, if you scale your image to 1000 from here, maybe automatically you can get the exact length of a car. But as far as my experience goes, I never got that right. Maybe the quality of the camera that I've been using were not that 100%. It's something like it, but it's not the exact thing. So if you scale this up and you put your artwork here in CorelDRAW or in Illustrator, don't think that that size is the actual size. Don't run away from your sizes, these ones. When you are preparing for print, always use these sizes. With these sizes, you will never go wrong with these ones. But if you might look at your car and then in your screen, and then you are like, you're gonna scale things up, and then when you come here, you might get your things, they are bigger or they are too small, because the image that you got, it's only for a mock-up for a client to see how it's gonna look like. It's not for you to print from. Always print from this file, these sizes, not the ones that you get from a mock-up. I think we are done with this part. I'll pause and check a little bit here. Okay, we are done applicating this size. This is the final product. Okay, we are done applicating this side. This is the final finishing application. This vinyl, it's a digital vinyl. It's a cast vinyl, which means that it's ideally for vehicles. And also this is a printing, this is ink. It has been printed, and also it has been laminated for protecting it, so that it can stay for a long time in case the car or the vehicle is being washed. So that's a type of vinyl. Then now we are here. This is where we are. So we are trying to line up this vinyl going to this side, that is joined on this dot going that side. So what we want to achieve, we want to make sure that this line also in a way goes through like this, so that this text sit on top of that line and this one sit on top of that line. We don't want a situation whereby this line is like this text is sitting on top of this line, and this one is more or less like this. So that's what we are trying to achieve here. The joint has been made on top of the dots. If you can see here, this is where the first vinyl ends. You see there is a dot here as a mark, and also there is this dot here as a mark. So we've just made sure that we join it exactly on those dots. The dot that is behind, we're gonna take it off. We're not gonna use it. So that's where we are at the moment. This one is not done yet.